55% of Americans agree with President Trump that we got to get illegal immigrants out of the country. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to the Shermichael Singleton Show. I'm your host, Shermichael Singleton. If you're watching the show on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notifications bell to be notified of future videos. Like this video and drop your comments below. And of course, as always, share. And you can also head over to WTF.tv. That's We the Free, WTF.tv, to watch more of this video and so much more. Immigration. I've always said it is not a right guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution that says anyone anywhere in the world can come into our country when they please. It is a privilege. And that's what many Democrats and many illegal immigrants do not seem to understand. There's a recent poll by NBC. This isn't a Fox News poll. This isn't a Rasmussen poll. This is from NBC, liberal as heck. Let's take a look at it. 55% agree with President Trump and his handling of immigration. We read it. When it comes to the issues, Trump fares particularly well on immigration. 55% of voters approve of his handling of border security and immigration, while 43% disapprove. A similar share, 56%, say he's bringing the right kind of change on the issue, while only 25% say he's bringing the wrong change, and 18% say he isn't bringing change at all. Ladies and gentlemen, that's incredible. 56% of people say Trump is bringing the right kind, I got to write this down, right kind of change on immigration. We've talked about this before on this show. People are sick and tired of immigration. It was one of the biggest issues in the most recent election. And Joe Biden let in a lot of people into the country. Now, yeah, he did deport some, but boy, he let in way more, millions and millions, some unaccounted. We don't even know the exact numbers of people who actually came into the country illegally. And people are tired of it, but you want to know why? Well, I want to play a video and we'll see why so many people, it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Latino, and you came into the country the right way, Republican or Democrat. People are sick as hell of people coming into our country, breaking our laws, doing whatever the hell they think they can do because they've forgotten it's a privilege. Let's roll this video and we'll talk about it. Now, in this video that we're looking at, this video right here on our big LED screen that we love, this is someone from Venezuela going into a laundromat. Now, the background on the story is this gentleman was booted out of the laundromat in the past and banned. Now, the question is why? You don't just ban someone for washing their clothes. You're not banned for nothing. He was banned because he was stealing. He was stealing. So the security guy, this brother here with his badge, he's a security guy for the laundromat. The owner said, look, we don't want this guy in here. And if he comes back, get his ass out of here. And he tries to fight to stay in the laundromat. He's already here illegally. And he's fighting to stay in the laundromat when he has been caught of stealing other people's clothes. Let's play the video.
What happened, bro? Bro, you gotta leave, bro. You gotta leave, bro. You can't come in. Me what, bro? Me what? Y'all gotta go, bro. Y'all gotta.
Now the brother's telling him, you gotta leave. You can't be in here. Y'all gotta go. And he is getting upset, saying, why do I have to? Because you stole. It's not enough for these people to break our damn laws. It's not enough for them to come into the country illegally. Then they come in, then they commit more crimes. We have our own people committing crimes in this country. You guys know that. We got enough BS to deal with our own criminals who were born here. So now we're going to deal with other people from other places that are also breaking our laws? Ladies and gentlemen, it's why that NBC poll says 55% of Americans support President Trump on this. There's another writing I want to go to. Pull up that other writing. This is from another article that I found. I want to read this to you guys. Trump performs struggle in immigration. Trump's highest approval comes on border security and immigration, where 55% of voters approve and 43% disapprove. Additionally, 56 believe he is bringing the right kind of change to immigration policy. I've already read this, but the reason I want to bring it up is because there are a slew of articles, newspaper organizations out there that are citing this NBC poll because this is such a strong marker for the president. People don't want individuals coming into the country illegally. Now, we are a benevolent society. We all are benevolent people in this country. And we want talented, hardworking people from other places to come into our country, but we want them to do so legally. You cannot have a country if your laws are constantly being broken. You cannot have a country if you don't have borders. A country isn't just this sort of makeshift thing that you alter and move around like Play-Doh. You create whatever figure you want. That's not a civilized society. You have to have a border. I promise you this, you can't go to Mexico or Venezuela in this particular case. Go back to the video. You can't go into any of those countries as an American and stay whenever you want, do whatever you want, break the laws, and then still expect as this guy to be to have re-entry into the place where you've already stolen and they said they don't want you there anymore. Let's play the video. That's why people are sick of this.
Go, man. Grab your stuff and go.
You pay me.
Bro, grab your stuff and
You
go.
pay me chucking, look.
Just go home.
You pay me chucking. Pay me chucking.
Just go home, bro.
I want home dead. Fuck you.
Go home, bro. Just go to the crib.
Le meto una mano en la cara, coño de tu madre. Ahora pasamos para acá. Hey. What happened?
Now, I don't know if anyone speaks Spanish. Please comment in the video what he's saying because I don't speak Spanish. But the guy is still trying to bring the belongings into the laundromat when the brother is telling him, you can't be in here. You are not permitted to come into this laundromat anymore. And then he starts assaulting the guy. Now, this is a security guy who was hired to preserve peace in the laundromat, to keep the other patrons in the laundromat safe. That's why he's there. That's why you hire security, to maintain order and safety for the other patrons. This guy, who has already broken our laws, goes on and assaults the guy, physically assaults him. This is what Democrats have created in this country. This is what they've created. And the crazy part about this, when Barack Obama was president, he was the deporter in chief. That's what they called him, the deporter in chief. Don't believe me, Google it. He deported more people than even President Trump. And Democrats said nothing. But because it's President Trump, they're in uproar. It's the most abhorrent thing in the world. It's xenophobia. It's bigotry. But they didn't say that when Barack Obama deported 5 million people, potentially even more. That's an estimate. And then when Trump said, look, we're going to move some of them to Guantanamo Bay, they said, oh my God, this is racist. This is terrible. Well, guess what? It was Joe Biden who signed funding for them to build camps and tents at Guantanamo Bay for illegal immigrants. Democrats said nothing about that either. There is so much hypocrisy coming from some Democrats right now. Anything Trump does is bad, but anything they do is okay, or they just simply ignore it. They ignored it because it was Barack Obama. They ignored President Biden signing funding for tents at Guantanamo Bay and even moving some there. But let it be President Trump. It's the worst thing in the world. You got to stop falling for the trap. That's the game that they play, gamesmanship that they play. They want to paint Republicans as these horrible, disgusting people who don't care about other folks. And that's not true. I've never met a single Republican politician or voter like yourself that said they don't want people to come into our country legally. But what we don't want is stuff like what we're seeing in this video, where we have welcomed people and some, like this gentleman, decides to take advantage of our laws, take advantage of our benevolence illegally. Then they start stealing stuff. And then they start insulting and assaulting the people who are trying to keep everybody else in that establishment safe. How is that okay? Why would you want people like this in our country when, again, we have enough of our own problems with our own citizens as it is? This is just a terrible, in my opinion, contradiction coming from Democrats. It's okay when Barack Obama deports 5 million. It's okay when Joe Biden signs a bill to fund tents and further build out at Guantanamo Bay for illegal immigrants. But the moment Donald Trump does it, it's terrible. The moment Republicans do it, it's the worst thing in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Democratic Party is in the chaos that it's in. Nobody believes them. Nobody trusts them anymore on any single issue that is of importance, like keeping this country safe. A country is a place of values, a place of customs, a place of norms, behavior, a place of laws. Because it is our laws and the checks and balances embedded in those laws that create the anchor, the foundation for which society is built. But without laws, you are not a society. You're merely a collection of people who've accumulated together to exchange, I suppose, goods and ideas. That's not what we are. We're more than an exchange of goods and ideas and customs of behavior. We are a formalized, organized, structured society because our laws dictate that. And the minute we allow individuals to come into our country illegally and to continue to break our laws, we are ripping apart the foundation of what protects us all. I want you to keep watching this clip, though. Let's take another look at it.
Beat his ass, bruh. Go ahead. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Now, the security guy, in my opinion, did the right thing. He did the right thing. He knocked his butt out. You can't just assault someone. The guy was doing his job. He said, hey, you can't be here, man. You got to get out. You know why you can't be here. You know what the hell you did in the past. You know why you were banned. And then he starts pushing the guy, get in his face, so he knocked his ass out. That's the type of masculinity we need returned to this country. You are not going to come into this country and do whatever the hell you want to do. Those days are over. The Biden-Harris days are over. We are returning, going back to strong men who keep our communities safe, who keep our establishments safe. So shout out to this security guy for protecting the goods of the other hardworking people in there merely trying to wash their clothes. It's unfair for people to wash their clothes and come back and their stuff is missing. Or to catch this guy stealing their belongings when they work their butts off every single day to put clothes on their backs and the backs of their spouse and their children. So shout out to that security guard. Let's go back to the poll one more time. 55% of Americans support President Trump on immigration. Democrats better wake up. 56% were moving in the right direction. And they say we're moving in the right direction. Why? Because of the video we just saw. People have said enough is enough. We got enough problems in our country. We're not going to further the strain on our law enforcement. We're not going to further degrade our society or our safety on the account because Democrats want to let in an unfettered amount of people into our country illegally under the guise of helping them. Those days are over. There's a new sheriff in town. There are new beliefs about how we're going to handle immigration that we have not seen over the last 4 years. I shouldn't even say new beliefs. Beliefs that have always been there that Democrats over the 4 years just discarded. They ignored them. They weren't important to them. That strength showcased by that security guard to say enough is enough, to keep the patrons in that place safe. That is the type of strength we need to showcase in this country moving forward. You will not come into America and break our laws. You will not come into America and get in our faces and disrespect our customs or behavior, our society. You will not come into our country and steal from the hardworking people in this country. If you do, we're going to drag your ass out of here. That's what this video signals. And 56% of Americans say Donald Trump is right to get them out of here. Enough is enough. If you want to come into America, follow our laws. Go through the process. We welcome you. We want good, hardworking people to come into this country. If you're fleeing persecution, we welcome you if you go through the process. But if you do so illegally, you are not welcomed. You will be found, you will be caught, and you will be sent back to the country of your origin. All right, guys, so that does it for us today. Thanks for watching this video. I'm your host, Shermichael Singleton. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the way the security guard handled this situation. Strength is coming back. Masculinity is coming back. Enough is enough. You're not going to keep disrespecting our country. That's right. 55% of Americans agree with President Trump's handling of immigration, and even 56% more, 1% more say the country's finally headed in the right direction as it pertains to immigration compared to where it was under the Biden-Harris administration. You cannot be a country without laws. You cannot be a country without a border. And it is clear that the vast majority of the American people actually agree. Like this video, drop your comments below. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that notifications bell to be notified of future videos. Like the video, comment below, and share it across your social media. And if you want to watch this video and so much more, head on over to We the Free. That's WTF.TV. Again, that's We the Free, WTF.TV. That is a place where you'll see unfettered, opinionated commentary on politics, culture, and a lot of awesome action-oriented content that I am telling you will have you on the edge of your seat. I'm Shermichael Singleton. Thanks for watching. Take care.